How's it going, guys? It's Brad C at a WWE NXT review from January 16th. Let's jump right into it. So NXT starts off with a tag team match right off the bat. We get the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins against the Metro Brothers, Chris and JC. Only two highlights in the match. Montez's dropkick was good along with the Profits' double team sunset splash. This was a quick match because match ending. Montez is a frog splash. Montez gets the 3 count for the win. So it pretty much was a squash match right off the bat. But after the match, to make up for this shitty-ass match, Forgotten Sons, Jackson Riker, Steve Cutler, and Wesley Blake come out and attack the Profits for post-match assault. Jackson then goes and lays out Montez with a one-handed spinebuster, and then Wesley and Steve hit a stomp inverted DDT combo to Angelo Dawkins, and the Sons stand tall. Yes, the Forgotten Sons are still here. You would have forgot that they still existed because of WWE's shitty-ass booking. But continuing on, next up we have Bianca Belair comes out, of course, to address her opponent at TakeOver Phoenix, Shayna Baszler, for the NXT Women's Championship. So Bianca, of course, comes out. She says it's her time to finish the climb, and that she will become the NXT Women's Champion at TakeOver Phoenix. And Bianca reminds everyone she's still undefeated. And then Shayna Baszler comes out, the NXT Women's Champion, along with Jessamine Duke and Maria Shavia. So Shayna comes out. Shayna says she's not 100% sure about the EST. And then Shayna says Bianca isn't the smartest person on the roster. Actually, Shayna, if you actually went out and said Bianca isn't the best person on the roster to cut a promo, I may have 100% agree with you, because Bianca's, so far this promo for Bianca, she's not doing a good job with it. And then Shayna then says she will rip Bianca apart limb for limb. And then Bianca goes saying Shayna will not do that because Bianca will use her 2 arm limbs to lift the NXT Women's title above her head. And Shayna saying that Bianca is afraid of Shayna exposing her. And then Shayna says Bianca is afraid of Shayna changing her vocabulary from undefeated to overrated. That was actually pretty good. Then Shayna goes on saying that Bianca should not worry about Maria Shavia and Jessamine Duke, and should worry more about the match at Phoenix. And then Bianca goes and slaps Shayna, and then gets out of the ring quickly before Jessamine Duke and Maria Shavia could attack her. And that, folks, is what we call the hit and run strategy. Hit your opponent, make your point, and then get the hell out of there. But in terms of the promo, Bianca really didn't do that good on the promo. It wasn't that good of a promo. But she's going to be in NXT for a bit, so she's got a lot of work to do. Like, she's okay talent-wise in the ring, but she's got a lot of work to do on the promos. There's always room for improvement, though. So, continuing on, of course, then we had 2 segments with Aleister Black, of course, calling Tommaso Ciampa a puppet master, and then saying that at TakeOver Phoenix, Tommaso's world will fade to black, and Aleister will put the title back around his waist where it belongs. And Tommaso even went and said he took no shame in it, because Tommaso even admitted he was a puppet master and that Aleister was his ultimate puppet. And Tommaso responded to Aleister's challenge next week, because Aleister didn't want to wait till TakeOver Phoenix to have the match. He wanted to do it next week on NXT. But Tommaso says Aleister will have to wait till Phoenix. And Tommaso says main event players wait for the big stage, like TakeOver Phoenix. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So back on topic, next up we get a one-on-one match. We get Dominik Dijakovic versus Adrian Jew. A couple highlights in the match. Adrian's double leg takedown and his single leg takedown were good too. Really showing his jiu-jitsu background, not bad. Or Brazilian jiu-jitsu, sorry. Adrian's fireman's carry was good too. Dominik's vertical suplex into a Beal toss midway was very well done. Great execution. Dominik's bloodline lariat clothesline was very good too. Match ending. Dominic gets the torture rack into a knee to the head. Dominic gets the 3 count for the win. So yes, we do feast our eyes on that dominance. Well done. So continuing up, next up we got another one-on-one match. We get Johnny Gargano versus Humberto Carrillo. Highlights of the match: Johnny's front royal leg sweep was good. Humberto's spin kick was good, along with his arm drag and sling. Yeah, an arm drag. Johnny's slingshot spear was good, along with his head toss, followed by a low drop kick to the back of the head. Humberto's springboard elbow was good, along with his front flip dive and his missile drop kick. Johnny's super kick was good too to our match ending. Johnny hits the slingshot DDT from the top rope. Johnny gets the 3 count for the win. And before we get to our main event, next week on NXT, the Go Home NXT to take over Phoenix, we will have Velveteen Dream back live, as Velveteen looks to make 2019 his year. And we will have Ricochet and Johnny Gargano go face-to-face live, and Johnny will show Ricochet his respect before both of them face off for the NXT North American title at TakeOver Phoenix. So, continuing on, next up we get to our main event. Alright, sorry about that there. I had to go sneeze real quick, so I had to pause the camera. But anyway, getting back on topic. Next up we get to our main event. We get Keith Lee versus Cassius Ohno. And before the match, while Cassius in the ring, Nigel McGuinness said that if you Google Wrestling Genius, first thing to pop up is Cassius Ohno. Guess what, Nigel? I researched it. And guess what? You're wrong. I Googled Wrestling Genius. First result I got was Lanny Poffo. Next time, Nigel, do your facts research. Do your homework, bud. If you don't do your homework, I will nerd you out and I will call your bitch ass out. Lesson learned. If you're gonna school me, at least do your homework and post the source. But anyway, getting back to the match. Highlights of the match. Keith's crossbody was good along with his back body drop. Cassius' big boot in the corner was good too, along with his running senton. Keith's throw was good along with a swing shot crossbody from the top rope. Yeah, don't underestimate Keith's size. He can move pretty well athletically. Very athletically gifted for a big man. Keith's running shoulder tackle was good too. Key moment in the match near the end, which would set up our ending. Keith had Cassius on the rope. Keith accidentally throws a backhand to the ref's face without realizing the ref was there. So we have referee knockdown at crucial point in match cliche. So while the referee was distracted and Keith was attending to him, Cassius would hit a low blow from behind while the ref wasn't looking. Then Cassius hits the rolling elbow. Cassius Ohno gets the 3 count for the win. So Cassius takes advantage of a distraction to win. So then after the match, Matt Riddle comes out with 2 referees tagging behind to go after Cassius Ohno, even though Matt Riddle was not cleared to compete yet from that concussion he suffered a couple weeks ago. In that NXT, the NXT review where that went 23 minutes. Mainly half of that was describing the awards. It was that NXT year-end recap review with that one match. So Matt Riddle comes out to the ring, and Cassius Ohno gets the hell out of there. And then it ends with Cassius standing on the ramp, and Matt Riddle standing in the ring staring each other off. And that's how we end NXT. Will this be another TakeOver match? Can Cassius Ohno last 12 minutes with Matt Riddle in a third match? All that and more will be answered in the coming weeks. So overall, not really a good episode. It was just a down week for NXT. You had a crappy match to start off the show. Crappy promo segment. Then we had a nurse squash match. At least Gargano and Humberto was somewhat competitive, along with the main event. Overall, NXT, fucking mess show. I'm going to say 5 out of 10 for my final rating. Wasn't that good of an episode, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I think I've gone on long enough for NXT. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.